Let's get lifting this mask up. This video is to show you that if you're good with something, if you're experienced with you know, like a specific type of vehicle, maybe things like that. Yeah, there's fucking so much nasty shit in here. Alright, pull forward a little bit. There we go. If you're experienced with these things like I am, I mean, look how quickly, I mean, this is a one-year job for me, right? So you just see how quickly that I can do this stuff. One-year job, and look at this, the motor's out. There we go. Pretty cool, eh? Alrighty. There you go. See what you can accomplish with just a beer? Yeah, sweet. There she be. This motor doesn't look like doesn't visually look like it's in bad shape, but trust me, it sucks. Well, you guys heard it. Ugh. Piece of shit. Well guys, believe it or not, this is only about a 4-beer job for me. So I just filled the rat up with 4 liters of pure antifreeze. And I still have one more jug. So here's the new motor all assembled and installed. Fully bolted up, everything's finished other than putting the hood back on. And I just gotta actually plug in the air intake temperature sensor and the MAF sensor. Those were the only 2 things left because I just put the air box in. So there's almost no gas at all in the car, so I'm hopefully there's enough to prime the system to get it to run. And then I'll have to come back tomorrow with a jerry can full of gas and actually view the cooling system properly. So like I said, there just isn't going to be enough gas in it to do that right now. I've even already hooked up all the exhaust and everything I have to do under the car, so actually I can put the tire back on, bring it down off the stands now. So just make sure this is as full as can be. I'm still taking more. Get the coolant topped up, and bleeding the cooling system is probably one of the longest processes in this particular job. Just drinking her down, drinking her down. It's also the most fucking boring part. I did open the bleeder screw here, so I'm just going to shut that for the first start. And here we go. Now, when you first start it, you're going to want to prime the fuel system a few times. Like I said, this may not even work so well because there's barely any fucking gas in it. Here's a little bit of air escaping. Hopefully the O-rings and those fuel lines are still okay. Well, you can hear the bubbles running through. It's going to take a while, I think. I'm going to put the e-brake on real quick so the lights stop coming on so you guys can get good view. Well, here we go. hear a little bit of lifter noise. We have to wait for the oil to fully circulate throughout the engine. But there's no piston slap, so that's what I'm happy about. Once the oil circulates and gets warm and brings those lifters back up, that noise will go away. There you go, it's almost gone already. Cool! Ran out! It's like what? Sounds good. Sounds good, smells good, right on. Alrighty guys, well, time for a cigarette and beer to celebrate. Turns out there was enough gas in the car to bleed the cooling system, and everything checks out just fine, so it's pretty well on fumes now. It's starting to sputter and shit, but finally got the cooling system bled, so that's the main thing. So, set my beer down here. There we go. Finished product. You just got to put the hood on, so I'll wait until I have a second pair of hands to help me do that. Just so I don't get it scratched and, you know. So hopefully there's still enough gas here. Let's see. Yep, just enough sounds like. Exhaust sounds nice. Although you can't see. New HIDs, fucking right. And runs beautiful. There's a little bit of a noise. Turns out one of the rockers are actually hitting the valve cover. I'll explain why in a minute. Now the valve where the rocker is hitting is right over here, just on the edge. And notice how this one's hollowed out here? It's actually, the rocker is just hitting about right here. And if you look, there's the metal one, which is the same one as that I have on the car now, and it's got this like structure inside it where the black one doesn't. So the rocker's just hitting right here, and it's just barely, just barely, about not even a millimeter. You know what I mean? Like barely touching it. So I'm gonna leave it for now.